see. We build 4 of these guys. All right. I don't know if IC can hear me. Let's see. Let me type it in chat real quick. Let's see. IC. Yeah, I know my own chat rules. Okay, good. IC. So, how's the music level compared to my voice level? And does my voice level need to be higher, lower? What's the word? So we're gonna need 8 of these studs. It's good. Okay. All right. Let me know if you think it's different. If we need to adjust it, we can definitely do that. How's your day, Icy? It's Friday. Finally. Oh, you know what I forgot to put in the stream title? I'm gonna add a quick little. I think this is the command. So I created a new command for today. I know probably nobody's here, but it would help if I typed it in correctly. September 10th. Yes. All right, so we'll talk about that a little bit later in the stream. Today is Worldwide Suicide Prevention Day, which is an important thing. So we'll talk about that when we get into it. Maybe we'll get some more folks to stop in and say hi, and we can talk about it. All right, so here we are to start with. Let's start putting these sub-assemblies together. All right. You had a good day, Icy? Are you ready for the weekend? What do you want to do this weekend? I know you want to stream? That works. I was going to say, the pandemic's not over, but it would be nice if we could do something like go to a movie without having to worry about getting sick, or heck, go to a mall, right? Go to a restaurant. But unfortunately, it's still kind of a thing that we need to be concerned about. Icy's going to S-rank Crazy Carnival. That's what I'm talking about. So when does it come out, Icy? You said it comes out on the 20-something, if I'm not mistaken. All right, so we have these 4 sub-assemblies. We're going to continue with step 105. And so we need a bunch of these pieces. 12 light grays, 12 dark grays. The 28th. All right. That's what I'm talking about. You got 18 days. It's a little over 2 weeks to S-rank Crazy Carnival. Dig it. You can do it. All right. So we got not enough of these pieces. I need 12, not 8. So let's get 4 more. 3, 4. Fantastic. And then we need 12 of these dark gray pieces as well. So let's start collecting those. 4, 6, 8, 10, and 12. Fantastic. And then we're going to put them together. We're going to just kind of match them together somehow. It'll be like this. I'll build it in front of the camera. So they snap together nicely. All right. Maybe I need to move this a little bit. I feel like I need to adjust that just a little bit so that it's easier. So I don't have to reach forward to be building stuff. That works better. So we're going to build 12 of these. And then we're going to put them on the other sub-assemblies we had. Hey, Icy, if it wasn't for the pandemic, what would you like to do outside the house? Cosmiverse. We going to the moon here? We are going to the moon if we can ever finish building this rocket. This is our third stream. Thank you for joining and welcome. This is our third stream. We're on bag 5 of 12. So it's been slow going, in part my fault, because we've made some mistakes. Plenty of F's in chat. But, you know, that's kind of where we are. So we're just kind of putting together some pieces, preparing our sub-assemblies. Right now, we're going to be building a lot of this structure that goes along the side of the rocket. Cosmiverse, I don't think you've seen it, but this is kind of the state of where things are right now. So for this bag, we're going to be putting together a lot of the stuff that goes in this section. So no F's, only rips. Yep. It's a really nice set. All right. Let's zoom back out because I'm a little lost. Very good. And we're going to put these guys, it looks like, so if I'm positioning the piece right, we're going to put it with the dark gray on top and like so. We're going to put 3 of them. Nope, that's not right. Yeah, it is right. All right, three of them across the top. There we go. So I think that looks right. Right. This camera's a little washed out. It's just a little bright in here. But we'll manage. Yeah, oh, the box better say ages 3. My son actually built it. Icy. When did you build this? How old were you? You must have been 13, 12? A couple of years ago, yeah. Yeah, so it'd be right around there. So 13 or 12. There we are. I've been looking at some build your own creation, custom builds. The one I'm most interested in right now is actually a Battlestar Galactica Viper, which looks so cool. I'm a kind of a Star Wars sci-fi nerd geek, and so yeah, that Battlestar Galactic Viper looks so cool, awesome. So I think you might see that show up on stream at some point. Cosmiverse, what's your favorite category of Lego? There's so many to choose from, right? I mean, of course, I'm a big Star Wars guy, so I love Star Wars. I love space. I love a lot of the Technic builds. I was looking at some of the cars; so they look really cool. So if you have a favorite Lego type, oh man, I went all the way back. If you have a favorite Lego type, let us know. Here we are, step 106. All right, we need, since we have 4 assemblies, we're going to take 8 of these red pieces. 4 and 4. Fantastic. And we're going to put these red pieces, I'm going to assemble them, I think, like this. That looks about right. Very nice. That looks right. All right, so let's get that on the others as well. How's your Friday going, Cosmiverse? I hope it's been good. Ours has been pretty good here. It's been a busy work day, so this is kind of a nice way to wind down, just kind of relax and don't think about anything except music and streaming. Oh, that's great. Yeah. Fridays are funny, right? Sometimes, for me anyways, sometimes they're really not very busy at all, and sometimes they're just slammed because people are just trying to close out the week. And today's been one of those where it's been super busy, and I haven't had time to catch many streams, unfortunately. Quiet Fridays. Yeah, I wish. Not today. But they happen once in a while. Let's see. So we can take 4 of these 2x2 plates, and then we're going to need 16 of these vent pieces. Put them up. Pretty cool. And that's how we get that venting look on stage 1. All right, so we got 4, 8, we have 12, and we have 16. Yep, that does happen, Cosmoverse. When the boss is out of town, it does tend to be quiet. I work a lot with folks in Taiwan, and so when you get some of those holidays in Asia, Golden Week, or Chinese New Year, of course. There's a ton more. I should know them better, but when those holidays roll around, there's like so little email traffic. It's incredible how much email traffic drops off when Taiwan is offline. Yes, exactly. Well, it's our office. I mean, I'm in California, so it's fine here. It's pretty busy in the office, but in terms of email traffic and tasks, it's a huge reduction in email traffic and work. So yeah. All right. These segments are coming along nicely. I don't think I've had any fails yet. We'll see. Looking good. So you can see it's got these nice little vent sections, and I'm holding it too high for the side camera, but it's super washed out, so you can't see it. So it's here. Here we go. I'm gonna have to see what I can do about this side camera when it's bright. Yeah. That was my very first stream. A little bit of a test stream to see how things shake out and make sure everything's running. And I did a make your own creation of the Twitch logo. So it was kind of fun. And I got some minifigs around it. Let's see. Go. So it's pretty cool. That was fun. It's a nice way to get my feet wet. All right. Into 108. And so it looks like these parts, they have a bar that's going to attach into the enclosure here, and we'll see how it goes. It looks like if the rocket were this way, then I would put the blue brick facing that way. And I think we're going to do that for all 8 of them. And we're just going to put them all the way around. That's snapped in nicely, no problems. I assume we're going to do that. I'm going back because I'm trying to see what's going on. 4. Is it going to tell me to build each individual one? No, okay. Okay, There we go. Oh, I see. So did I already make a mistake here in my placement of this part? So it's telling me to pay attention to, I think it's telling me to pay attention to this vented section. And of course I put it on the wrong side. It's supposed to go on the other side. Glad we caught that early on. Not sure if that makes a huge difference, but it was caught. And there we are. I feel like there's a weird bowing that's happening on that part, so that makes me worry a little bit. But let's continue and see how things look. So we're going to continue placing these on the right side of I'm a little confused about the way that it's telling me to do it, but I think this is right. So it has the green arrow pointing to the right of this vent. So I think that's right. And I want the blue brick facing that way. And it's going to attach these little yellow pieces on the inside here. So I can see it from here. Snaps in nicely. I'm going to continue rotating it and keep attaching pieces. There we are. And last one from this step. There we are. Again, I don't know if I feel that feels a little weird, but let's see how things come together later. Hopefully I didn't make too big a blunder. But looking good. I'm going to set that aside. And we're going to continue with step 109. We're going to build 4 more of these. So a lot of, pretty similar to what we've just done. 4 of these 2x4 plates. We need 4 of these pieces that help the sub-assemblies grab onto the rocket. 2, 3, 4, and a total of 8 studs. So 2, 4, 6, and 8. Good. And we'll start assembling. So Cosmoverse, what streams were you hanging out in today? I always like to hear, because I did get to spend a little bit of time in Joliet's stream, Joliet 4. So it's always nice hanging out in there. Nice, nice. I think that may have been the only stream I hung out on today. Other than I did mod for Icy for a little while. But apart from that. But I saw that Abby, Poppy Tunes, or now Abby C Music is streaming now, which is awesome. I always like to catch her streams when I can. Hey, OTG. Good to see you, bud. Welcome in. Welcome in. Melissa Lamb. Nice. That's right, Mel was streaming. I think I did see that at some point. Lisa Ritchie singing Frog. That sounds like a pretty good streaming day. All right, we're collecting pieces for this step. I'm gonna set these over here for now. Welcome in, OTG. So, Orange Toy Guns, is there a favorite Lego category that you like, or is there a favorite Lego category that you have? So many to choose from. I like Star Wars. I like Technic builds. So Cosme's trying to figure out multi-stream on the phone to watch it. Oh yeah. Star Wars. Oh yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I think my favorite Lego build so far has been Imperial Star Destroyer. It's a huge set, but fun to build and really cool when it's done. Got tons of moving pieces. You can open it up, look at the interior, position characters inside. The little ion cannons, they swivel, which is really cool. Are they ion cannons? Or turbo lasers? The most difficult category? I think some of the Lego the Technic categories are pretty difficult. They have somewhat functioning motors, and when I say that, I mean they're the kind where you pull a car back and then let it go, and then it'll go forward. In some cases, and they're some pretty intricate builds, right? They have functioning parts like steering wheels that attach to the cars, right? So kind of like rack and pinion, and suspension, and so there's some really cool stuff. I was just saying earlier that being a sci-fi geek, that I think I might try this. I might try a build your own creation of Battlestar Galactica Viper. So growing up, the classic Battlestar Galactica was one of my favorite shows on TV, and so I have very fond memories of those Vipers and the original Battlestar Galactica. So I think that may be something that we see on stream in the future. Oh, don't have the patience for Legos. You know, it's for me, it's one of those things like it's like doing a puzzle, or just doing kind of something logic based where you get to zone out and relax, and it's a way to wind down for me. You know, some people play Candy Crush. Puzzle requiring dexterity. You know, there's definitely fine motor skills involved, but I would say it's more like attention to detail for the instructions. I was just telling Cosmoverse that. Oh, it is Cosmoverse that said that. I was just saying earlier that I made some mistakes on earlier streams. I wound up placing some of these segments one shifted over by one stud, and it made it completely impossible for me to proceed in the next step. But I didn't know that until like a bag and a half later. So that is the thing that happens. You got to pay super close attention to some of these instructions. I'm a little disappointed in Lego that they didn't release the 3D instructions for this set. I think the 3D instructions would have been really useful. It's in the same app that I have here. It's just not an option, and you can spin it around like you would a CAD model. So maybe we'll find a Lego set in the future that has that, but I don't think I own any, or IC. I don't think IC owns any that uses that 3D build. Yeah, it's really neat. It's and it helps with some of the more intricate builds. I think it's like a stripped down version of the CAD software that they use themselves to create the Lego sets, which they've also released for people to create their own Lego creations. The other day I was watching a Lego streamer, working on a commission. So somebody had commissioned him to create, I think it was one of Admiral Thrawn's shuttles or starfighters, and so he had created it in this Lego building software, and oh, good, we have a bot watching. That's awesome. I'll get to that bot. Please, nobody click on that. And oh, good. Oh, we have 2 bots watching. Awesome. Okay, let me ban these guys. Oh, goodness. Where is my feed? My activity feed is in the wrong place. All right. These guys just keep popping up, huh? In fact, let me do it this way. Can't believe these guys. It'll take a minute to ban. And ban. And there's another one that followed me 31 minutes ago that I didn't notice and also gets banned. Okay, that's done. Sorry about that. All right. Yeah, well, I mean, I think the concern with those bots, right, is maybe they're IP grabber bots, which could be a problem if they try to DDoS you. There's ways to get around it, but even so, it's kind of an annoyance. And from what I've read, those guys, they say they're not planning on doing anything nefarious. They say they haven't released anything, but they've collected data on IP data on so many people, so many accounts. And it's a little bit of a concern. Exactly. Yeah. I mean, unless you get some, unless you have some gaping vulnerabilities in your firewall router, then it's not going to be a problem realistically, but it's annoying. Yeah. All right. And so these sub-assemblies, they have venting across all 3 segments, which is what I was checking on earlier. Because I've just been chatting and not looking at the instructions super closely, which is always dangerous. But yeah, getting back to what we were saying, yeah, this streamer was commissioned by someone to create a Lego build. So he had actually physically started building the set, and he had it up and running in the CAD software, and he showed how he could flip through the different steps. Yeah, it was really neat to see. I have not played around with that software. I am familiar with CAD software, but I'm not at that point. I don't feel like I'm that creative. I just haven't flexed those muscles. Right? I'm a mechanical engineer by education, and although certain aspects of my job do require me to be creative, it's not a muscle that I get to flex very often. All right, let's see if we can finish assembling these things in here. Green arrow is pointing to, I think, this side. So let's see how it goes. And the blue brick is going to be facing this piece, I think. And so it's going to attach in there. Okay. And I think it has to go like so. And we'll rotate and do that again. Blue brick facing that side. This one's a little hard to see. There we are. There we are. And last one, facing that way. Okay. I think we're getting there. It's starting to look more full. And this bag's almost done. So we'll continue. Step 115. And it looks like we're going to take 2 of these long plates. They're what, 2x10s? And we're going to assemble some of these vent parts on them. So we'll need 6 each. 2, 4, 6. And they're going to go right in the middle. So we'll start in the middle and work our way out. As the sun has started to set, this camera's becoming less washed out, which is nice. Still a little washed out. Cosmoverse is going to go work on some stream stuff. Awesome. Thank you for coming. Really appreciate you being here and saying hi and chatting with me. It's always nice to see friends like you and OTG stop in. I know it's just us. I know it's just us here, but let's give some shout outs. In case there is any lurkers, please go and follow Cosmoverse. Please go and follow Orange Toy Guns. And if you enjoy some gaming, if you enjoy some Dark Deception, some Roblox chaos, please go follow Icy. He's a fun streamer to watch. It's my pleasure, Cosmoverse. It's like I said, it's always so nice to have friends come in and say hi and chat. And if we can help each other along, that's always a good thing. Have a good day wherever you are, and have a great weekend. All right, we are here. We've just completed step 116, and we're going to start building out step 117. And that's going to require 2 of these black plates with a flat top, 2 white plates with a flat top, same size, and 2 of these 2x4 plates with a flat top. Doesn't matter which side they go on, it just kind of matters where the black plate goes. And it appears that it's going to go like that. Okay, that looks good. Yeah. Nice, Icy. Nice. Icy needs that money for the games that are going to be coming out. All right. Let's assemble these parts onto the rocket, onto stage 1. And these parts go, it looks like they go to the right of this assembly here with the ribbed portion, to the right of the flag. So I think we put it in, trying to figure out, I think we put it in just like that. And yes, so this black flat top lines up there. That snapped in nicely. That was a little scary, but it did wind up snapping in nicely. All right. And we're going to do the same thing on the opposite side. Snap in the bottom first, because that seemed to work on the first one. Snap in the top. That's in nicely. I'm going to give it a good squeeze just to make sure everything's in there nice. Give that a little bit of a gentle squeeze as well on the vents. It's starting to come together. It's starting to come together. I think we just need to finish these assemblies real quick. All right, and I think that's what we're going to be doing for step 119. So bag 5 went by pretty fast. Here in California, it's 7 p.m. Still have about an hour to go, roughly, for my stream. It's looking good. All right, so let's put these guys on. There we are. Nice. All right, stage 1 is looking pretty good. We're nearly done with stage 1. I think the cosmetics up here are all done. And in the upcoming bags, we're going to start working on the actual exhaust portion of the rocket. So let's get started on that. So that's bag 6. Little Lego ASMR. I don't know if you can hear it. Try not to lose any pieces. That would be unfortunate. There we are. Fantastic. I'm just going to spread it out a little bit and try not to have any pieces roll away like that one tried to. All right. Try to spread out. We have plenty of desk space here, so just want to spread out a little bit. All right, and we're going to need some of these bars. One of them is going to yellow. One of them is going to be yellow, and one of them is going to be black. This 1-to-1 thing doesn't really help me because I'm using the electronic version, but we know that it's a little bit longer than the yellow, so that's what we need. And we actually need 4 of those black pieces, so 4 of those black rods. Good. And we're going to put them on the bottom of the rocket. You can see there's some openings for them there. So yellow goes right in the center. That's as far as that goes. And these black pieces go into the red bricks. So we're going to put that in as far as they go. That looks good. It's even. Not sure I'm going to trust it to actually put it down on the bare rods. But we can try carefully. All right. All of them are in. Let's give it a try. Let's give it a try. Scary, scary. Okay, not bad, not bad. I don't think I'm going to leave it like that though. Let's just set it down up here, because it feels a little scary. In fact, let's maybe set it down here, because it looks like we're going to continue building maybe in this direction, this orientation, so we can liken it to the instructions. There we go. And so we're going to need one of these pieces, the one that tried to roll away from me, and 4 of these hand crank looking pieces. 1, 2. You can tell I'm a total expert with the names of the parts, right? The hand crank looking piece. I enjoy Legos. I'm by no means a Lego professional. It's kind of recreational for me, therapeutic. All right, we're going to drop that all the way in. So that went well. And then these hand crank parts, it looks like this end is going to go on the rods, and then this end is going to snap into these gray pieces here, these gray holes here. So let's see. We'll do that on cam with the first one. little scary. There we go. That snapped right in nicely. That was rather nice. All right, let's continue. So far, so good. Let's see if I'm going to jinx myself by saying that. All right, 2 more. Come on. There we are. Good. And the last handle looking piece. Hand crank looking piece. There we are. That went in nicely. And I think that's really meant to secure the rods and make sure they don't pull out that way. So, looking good. On to the next step. We're going to start building those exhaust cones. We're going to take one of these and we're going to drop 2 of these light gray disc plates on top of it. Nice. Good. And then that is going to slide in here. And snaps in there. Looking good. And now we do the 4 outer ones. So we're going to need 4 of the cones. 3, 4. We're going to need 4 of these black bricks. And we're going to need 4 of these hooked parts. Really interesting shape. So and I need 2 more. And here they are. Very good. All right, what are we going to do with them? We're going to assemble them like so. And these parts, they hook into there. So that's interesting. And let's see how it looks when it's assembled. I'm kind of curious how it's going to look. So this part, the one that I said was interesting looking, is actually going to face the inside. So let's go ahead and put one of these guys in. Slide that in gently. A little scary. I'm going to stand it up so I can apply a little pressure. Because I feel if I don't, I won't be able to apply pressure. Nice. And I think that that's all. Yeah, so we can see that there's a little gap between this part and the black brick. There's a little bit of a gap there. And so I'm just making sure that that is the way it's supposed to be, and it looks like it is. So let's continue. Okay. Very good. We'll just assemble and install them one at a time. And having done that once, that was much easier. OTG, did you stream today? Oh, yeah, Cosmoverse said you did. How was it? How's your stream? What were you doing today? All right, look at that. All right, so looking good, looking good. The cones are starting to come together. Gonna flip this around like so. Oh, nice. Did some more art. I need to flex that muscle more. I should probably draw more. I should get to know some of the Adobe tools better than I do. You drew your emote, guys. The Kool-Aid man bursting through the wall. I love it. That's awesome. That's fantastic. Look forward to seeing that. I should go back to the VOD and check it out. Right now I'm just gathering pieces for step 1, 2, 4. 5 of these. I guess I would call a loud horn part. So you can like, right? Like you can. Let's see. That's 3 and 4 and 5. We need 5 of these arms. This is one of the parts. So this rocket's already been assembled by my son. This is one of the parts that I wasn't able to take off. So you can see that it's got a little black piece, and I wasn't able to disassemble it. I probably could have done it if I had taken an X-Acto knife to get in there, but it's not a huge deal, so I didn't. There we go. All right, let's start assembling. And since we already have the black pieces, we can skip step 2. We're just going to put them on like so. And so I just noticed I did this wrong. Okay. I attached the hook to this segment when I was really supposed to attach it to one of the corner segments. Oh. Little intricacies. I don't know if that makes a difference. I don't know if that's going to make a difference in the build, but it's one of those things that you gotta be careful of, because a small mistake like that could force you to backtrack. All right. So I did that, and then I'm going to put these on like so. It almost looks like a metal detector, right? A little metal detector. And I'm trying to see how 5 wants me to flip it. Step 4, I should say. That's a little weird because it's showing the studs on top in step 3, and then in step 4, I feel like it wants me to bend it down. I'm a little confused. Let's see, what's it going to do in the assembly? Okay, I see what it's going to do. Okay, I gotcha. So it's just the perspective. So it is actually going to look like this. So if you were looking at it, it looks something like that in perspective. So I got it right. Okay, and we're going to start attaching it to the rocket. So let's just do that, because I want to see how it attaches. Maybe I'll zoom in a bit. Okay, and it looks like it goes on the cone, and then this part is going to be free floating. So I'm gonna put it in. This is a little stressful. And so what's happening here is that the cone for the bullhorn going for the bullhorn actually goes inside this hooked piece. So I think that that's correct. That was stressful. Okay. And just going back to make sure I assemble these other pieces correctly. So I'm going to assemble the other 4 all the same way. And then we'll start applying them to the main assembly. Awesome. Also, I should note, normally I would have music of streamer friends playing, like Danny, like Alana Maddie, like Juliet4, like Kalaska. But when I have uploaded my VODs to YouTube, they've been pinging me on copyright. So I'm gonna try. I'm trying this supposedly copyright-free music. That is totally the wrong. Here we go. I'm trying this copyright-free music from YouTube. And we'll see how it goes when I upload the VOD. It just feels weird requesting permission for the VODs repeatedly, right? So what I'm doing right now is I'm trying to figure out where the center one is going to go. You can't see that super well. Where this is going to go in the center one. If I'm oriented correctly, I'm gonna orient this so that I can see it properly. Sorry, I know you're not going to be able to see it very well, but I feel like I need to do this right. So black facing up, USA here, USA here. One of these gray blocks here. Okay, and so when I install this, it's going to be facing that way, I think. So I'm going to hold that. Okay, I think I got it. Okay, and so it's facing that way. All right, and we're getting close to finishing out these boosters, these cones. So we're going to gather some pieces. We're going to gather 5 of these. We do need 5 of these. That was not what I was looking for initially, but we do need 5 of these. All right, so we'll set those aside. We need 5 of these, 2x2 circles, circular plates. 1 more. We need 5 of these orange plates. And we need 5 of these large cone pieces, which is awesome. Exciting. So we're going to start putting together the sub-assembly. Okay. Very good. And then on top of this sub-assembly, I'm going to put the orange pieces. And then we're going to put that whole thing inside the cone. So it looks like that. We're going to do that 4 more times. Right. Orange Toy Guns, do you have any plans for the weekend? Anything fun? over here. Typically a lot of house stuff to deal with. Just, you know, always stuff to fix and clean around the house. So nothing crazy. We're still trying to be careful about COVID. Nobody in this household is particularly immunocompromised, but we still try to be careful. Still haven't gone to a movie theater. Would love to do that at some point. Very nice. Yeah. You know, here, that's kind of what the weekends turn into, right? It's time to get stuff done around the house. So, all right. I don't think these have any particular orientation. They're just going to go straight in. Very nice. Okay, one more. All right, looking good. Well, let's stand on it. I'm always a little scared. Feels a little unstable. I don't think I would stand it up like that just yet. Maybe if I give it a little squeeze to settle it. That feels a little better. Sometimes you just gotta squeeze them together a bit. Okay, step 126. We are gonna need to put together subassemblies. So we need 4 of these. Yep, they're dark gray. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 4 light gray 2x1 plates with a flat top. Oh, we got another Haas following. Please, nobody click on that. Let me take care of that real quick. And another one. Goodness. So many. So many. Oh, they're coming out of the woodwork now. Holy cow. Yep. Big gains. Goodness gracious. These guys. Silly. Silly. Okay. We get them all. Band, 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 band. These all came in roughly at the same time. I'm just it's just the notifications popping up. But they're all banned now. Okay, all banned. Just want to make sure. Fantastic. Not fake. So not fake. Why is there so many of them? I have no idea, man. Like, after a while, you would think they would get the hint, right? They're just bots, though. They're not that smart. Twitch with their great moderation. They need to do something about it. Need to do something about it, for sure. We'll go through after stream and also report them. Just something I take pleasure in doing. All right. And sure I'm doing it on the correct side. That'd be unfortunate if I built the subassembly wrong. Okay, looking good. Think of these guys doing the Haas bots could actually do something for good, right? Wouldn't that be insane? Like, put those resources into doing something good, worthwhile, helpful. Okay, so we're going to put 4 of these around the rocket's perimeter. I carefully set this down. Always a little worried. I think we're good. Okay, and I'm trying to figure out where we put these, because that's always kind of a funny proposition. So it looks like it's in this orientation, roughly. It looks like it goes next to the red. I see. So this part, this grabby part, attaches to this part here on the white brick. If I snap that in there, it completely breaks apart. F's in chat, I see. Okay, let's try that one more time. Let's try that again. So I think it's going to go like that eventually. If I can sneak that in there without having the piece break, the subassembly break. Oh, that snapped in. That snapped in nicely. So that seems to be assembled correctly. Got it in there. All right, now we just need to do that 3 more times. Okay. I'm going to leave the rocket on the table like this, just because it's a little bit easier for me to control the force with which I push the subassembly on. Ah, there it is. If I do that, is that going to be a problem? Maybe. Maybe. I'm going to stand it up. I'm going to stand it up. Let's see. See if we can do it this way. You can watch me. I'm going to watch the screen. Hey, that worked. Okay, again, I'm going to watch the screen and see if I'm doing this correctly. A little scary pushing. There we are. All right. Good deal. So we got 4 of those in. Looks like we have another 4 to go. We've got to build this as sub-assemblies. So let's go. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Set those aside. Need 8 of these. 2, 4, 6, and 8. We need 4 of these, which I'm not seeing right now. That's a little concerning. Two. Three. Okay, the 4th one's got to be in here somewhere. Under a brick, next to a brick, or maybe I'm just blind. Let's organize by color. It's white, color and shape. White, 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 Okay. Right. Oh, I see it. It is indeed under another piece. Always hiding. Always hiding. Okay. Here we go. Let's make sure that we have the part facing the correct way. And for these, we're going to assemble in this orientation, which was just the opposite of the other ones that we just did. Okay, looks good. We're going to do 3 more of those. And make sure I do it right. There. Fantastic. Orange Toy Guns, do you play music during your stream? And if so, what kind of music? I'm curious about the whole copyright situation for streamers that are not music, that are not in the music category. Pretzel Rock. Yeah. Yeah, this is a YouTube, which is why it's not showing properly. This is a YouTube stream that claims to have no copyright music. It's called Vlog No Copyright Music. Yeah, it's a little funny, right? I seem to be getting copyright strikes, not strikes, but copyright notices, warnings from Venus, from Danny, and from Juliet 4. I'm assuming it's not actually them, right? It's the company that manages their music distribution that has these that seeks these copyright claims. And so I know Joliet's company seems to release the copyright claims pretty quickly if you ask for it. But I know it seems that Danny and Venus's people do not, or at least have not so far. I'm only about 2 weeks in. So that's why I'm experimenting with this YouTube no copyright music on this stream. And so it just fell apart in my hand. And so, yep. And so we'll see how that goes when I wind up uploading it. Although the music's not bad, I would prefer to have friends' music playing. There we go. Okay. Not last one, the penultimate one. Oh, there we go. I feel like that was a lot of force. All right. And this is the last one. Okay, that's snapped in. Let's give it a quick squeeze. Let me give all these pieces a quick squeeze just to make sure they're not about to fall apart. That one was a little loose, so I'm glad I did that. All right, looking pretty good. I'm going to leave it standing up upside down for now. And it looks like it wants me to do something. It wants me to fold something down. I'm a little confused about how it wants me to fold these down. I think it wants me to fold it that way. I think it wants me to fold the pieces this way. so that they look like that. That's kind of cool. Okay, so let's do that. Very cool. Let's just, give them a little alignment. Very cool. Okay, they're a little misaligned. Nice if there was some way to align them. I'm a little obsessive about stuff like that. See this, there's a little bit of, I don't know if you can tell, but there's a little bit of misalignment here. It kind of drives me nuts. Okay. All right. And step 129, we're going to build 4 of these sub-assemblies. So we're just going to do it all at the same time. I'm going to take these 4 blue pieces and 4 of these black pieces that have a wedge. 2, 3, and 4. And blue's going to go right on top. All right, so we got 4 of those. We're going to take 4 of these white pieces that have a wedge, just like the black ones we used. I'm going to put them in the sub-assembly. Very good. All right, we got those 4. And then step 131 has us add these 2x2 plates in black and white. And let's make sure we do it correctly. So black plate under the black part, white plate under the white part. Nice and tight. Just like that. Need to do something about that camera. That's good. And got to make sure I do it in the right direction. Almost just made that mistake. Instead of putting it here, I was gonna shift it over in the wrong direction. So little things. Okay. Fantastic. And then we're going to add these wedge pieces in white and black as well. We need a total of 8. And again, black wedge on top of the black plate. White wedge on top of the white plate. Let's see. You know what I wish I had? Should have prepared before stream. I should have grabbed some wine, a bit of whiskey, something. It's Friday night. I do have some water. I should probably hydrate a bit. Let me take a quick swig. I'm gonna mute my mic. You don't want to hear that. Alrighty. So we have these 4 sub-assemblies, and we're going to put them on our rocket. And it looks like they're going to go with the blue brick facing up. So something like that. I'm going to squeeze it in. And to do that, I'm going to stand it up. Push it in. Okay, good. And what that does is, make sure that's sitting in there correctly. What that does is it's going to allow us to put some plates here later. So we're going to do that for all 4 of those exterior boosters. There we go. 2 more. Exactly, OTG. Some of that unicorn water. Or unicorn whiskey. Or dam breaker ale. All right, looking good, looking good. So this is where we are so far. Nearly done with this bag. And this bag, the completion of this bag will mark the completion of stage 1 of the rocket, which is nice. It looks like we're going to put on the fins. I feel like maybe I missed a step. No, I didn't. Okay, so this is going to mark the completion. This bag is going to mark the completion of stage 1. And so I'll put the fins here. There we go. Nice. Okay, give them a quick squeeze. Make sure everything's in there nice and tight. Fantastic, looking good. Dig it. I'm gonna leave it upside down for now. We're gonna make 4 more assemblies. We're gonna need these 4 2x4 bricks. We're gonna need 8 of these white pieces and 8 of the black pieces, which is gonna be the rest of the parts that we have. Fantastic. And so let's start putting stuff together. I don't think it really matters in terms of orientation because we can always flip it. Just as long as you have 2 black on one side and 2 white on the other. So. Nearly done with stage 1. I'm excited. It's been a long time coming. Stage 1 has been a beast. The other thing I'll do when we finish stage 1 is I'm going to pull out the little Lego astronaut that comes with the set and just show you for reference the size of a human versus the size of the Saturn V rocket. It's pretty incredible, the scale, the size that these rockets were. And so these parts are going to cover the remaining open pieces here. I'm going to flip the rocket that way. And makes sense. So black's going to go on this side, white on that side. I'm going to try to align it with those pieces inside. I'm going to take a peek over here. I think it's on there. Yep. Just giving a little gentle tug and it's in there. That snapped right in. No problem. Love it. Love it when it comes together like that. Very good. I'm going to do the remaining 2 standing with the rocket standing up. I have to look at the screen. Yep. Felt that going nicely. I'm going to give it a quick squeeze. And the last one. That's not in there. That's definitely not in there. Give that a little squeeze. Give that a gentle tug. Fantastic, everybody. We have officially completed stage 1, the Saturn V rocket. This thing is amazing. Let me go grab the Lego the Lego man. If I can find him. Pretty sure I know where it is. Come back, little guy. He ran away from me. So little. So this is not a standard minifig size part. For reference, this is the Lego astronaut versus, here I'll put it over here on the side. There we go. Lego astronaut versus not even the height of one of the boosters on the rocket. I'll put this down carefully. I don't think it likes to sit on those fins very well, but I'll put it down carefully. There we go. And so I'll lay down the Lego man. So for scale, Lego man versus Saturn V stage 1. Pretty amazing. Pretty amazing how we use this to get to the moon. I think that's gonna be it for today's stream. I could open another bag, but I have no idea how long it's gonna take. So I think that's gonna do it. Normally I would do a thank you screen and credit screen, but today it's kind of blank because the only people who have followed is bot accounts. I will thank Icy for moderating today. Appreciate it. Being here for support. Why isn't Icy in there? Look at it. Look at all those Haas followers. Oh my goodness. Can't believe it. Thanks, OTG. I really appreciate it, and thank you for stopping in, you and Cosmoverse. It's always so nice when you have friends stop in, say hi, chat, interact. Again, this is a kind of a recreational thing for me. Relax, unwind for the from the week, and when you can spend it with friends, when you can do that with friends, it's always fantastic. I hope you have a fantastic weekend. I think I might try to stream over the weekend as well. See if we can do Sunday at some point, and enjoy your week, and have a fantastic night. I forgot to mention, we're going to try to raid. We've successfully raided each previous stream. Let's see if we can keep it going. Who is live right now? Mermaid Unicorn is live. She is one of the streamers whose music I use. I think I'm going to go ahead and drop into her stream. If you haven't met Mermaid Unicorn, they're a fantastic streamer, incredible musician. They play tons of instruments, beautiful singing voice, huge range of music, of types of music. So we're going to go pay Merms a visit. So let's set that up. Mermaid Unicorn. We're going raiding. I don't know if we have a raid call. We haven't thought up a raid call yet. Well, we don't have a raid call, so don't worry about copying that. But please do give Alana a follow, Alana Sterling, when we get there, and say hi. All right. Have a good day, everybody.
Looking on my back and you were still the same.